GMS Charlotte, back at you with another live camp. Through the Holy Spirit, the Rakak Quadash. Before we get started, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakak Quadash. A double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who taught us the truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, we're back out here to bring it out. As usual, man. All right, we want to get into the topic of the alarm of war, man. All right, this is going down. The latest viral videos of the military, ICE, National Guard pulling up in Chicago and various other cities. Right. All right, but the testimonies have been what? Hey, it's not about just so-called illegal immigrants. You got so-called, I mean, you have Americans being snatched up, specifically Jake. Yeah. So it was never about detaining, immigrants and shit like that. It's all about rounding Jake up, man. You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, and Hispanics, man. So this is what happens, man, when you trust in Egypt. We talk about that a lot, all right? That your trust in Egypt is biting you in your ass now, man, right? As I said in my lesson, now you Israelites out there, you're seeing that whole philosophy about making America great again didn't include your black ass, right? And now you finding out. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 4. Let's start at verse 16. All right, because hey, the warnings have gone out, and now the judgment. All right, you got it out.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 16. Make ye mention to the nations, behold, publish against Jerusalem that watchers come from a far country and give out their voice against the cities of Judah.
Yeah. So now in this time, the prophets are giving the report. All right, they're giving the report of the impending judgment that's getting ready to fall upon our people. Because when you go back then, all right, the warnings were going out about the Babylonians, okay, coming from the north, getting ready to invade the kingdom of Judah. All right, so Jeremiah was given the vision of prophecy to see the spoil of his people, man. And just like now, we've been given the same vision of the destruction of Jake, okay? Because now the modern day Babylonians, the Edomites, they're getting ready to roll down on Jake, right? Yep.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 1. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set them for their watchmen, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
That's right.
Just add to what you were saying, because the warnings have went out. Now all you Jakes are starting to see that what we've been saying for all these years is starting to come to pass, man. What happened up in Chicago is just the beginning. Yeah. All right, that's about to be worldwide, man. Yeah. Well, nationwide, but eventually worldwide. And all you that didn't want to listen, that didn't want to take heed, yep. All right, your blood's going to be upon your own head, man.
Yeah, now great shame is falling on Jake.
Exactly. It said he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him. It says, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. And that's you brothers and you sisters that have taken heed to the word and have done what you needed to do, man. All right, you're taking refuge in the strong tower, man, which is Yahweh Shah. But if the watchmen come, but if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will require at the watchman's hand. This is why all you Israelite camps that's not teaching, that's not warning, hey, your congregation's blood gonna be upon your own head, man. The Lord's gonna require what is needed from you, which is the blood from your congregation, man. So IUIC, yep. All right, you said there was no Jacob Trouble. All you other camps, ISUPK said Jacob Trouble was gay.
Yep.
Now, what you got to say, man?
What you got to say? Jacob's trouble is here. All right, you were warned. There's no going back, and we're at the point of no return. All right. So as you see, hey, the Edomite America is getting ready to come down to the people on this side, man. Yeah. This is what it's all about, and this is going to push more of the civil unrest, those racial tensions that we see going throughout America right now, that divide right down the middle. All right? Give me Jeremiah 6:16.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, and verse 16.
Oh,
Thus-
3 and 5.
Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in the ways, and see, and ask for the old path,
Yep.
where is the good way,
Yep.
and walk therein,
Keep going.
and ye shall find rest for your souls.
Hey, this knowledge is the rest. This is the true rest for our souls. All right? The comforter via the Holy Spirit, Yahweh Shah, man. Go ahead.
But they said, we will not walk therein.
Hey, but niggas said we ain't gonna walk there. We ain't gonna listen to you. Right? Keep going.
Also, I set watchmen over you, saying,
Yep.
hearken to the sound of the trumpet.
Hearken to the sound of the trumpet. What sound? What type of sound is coming from the trumpet? The sound of war, man.
Right.
That's the sound that the trumpet is giving off, because really you tie the trumpet back to the prophets, man. Okay, the sound of war is being let off. All right, it's time to get in order. It's time to prepare for war. All right, keep going.
But they said, we will not hearken.
Yeah, but 2/3 you niggas out there said you ain't gonna listen. Now look at you. All right, there's no cloak for your sin. All right, there's no signs of peace in sight. Right now, now you're being bombarded with troops, man. All right, the people on the side, you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, and Hispanics are in the forefront of all the talking points of what's wrong in America right now, man.
Right. You said that. I just did a video that I uploaded, but pretty much it was saying Esau has declared war on you tribes, man.
So-
if you're seeing the talking points of what the Edomites been saying, Stephen Miller,
Yep.
what's the dude?
Nick Fuentes, how you say his name?
Nick Fuentes,
Yep.
what's the Hedgton, whatever his name is. The dude is talking about the No More Beardos.
Yeah. Hex up.
Yeah. He said, fuck around and find out.
Yep.
You know, all these Edomites will let you know. Like Trump just dropped that AI video on his Twitter.
Yep.
You know, hey, your time is over.
Yep.
You know, who is he talking to? And these things is all being targeted to you jakes, man.
So,
Because these Edomites see their kingdom is slipping, and they're going to fight for their kingdom. They're going to blame you for why it's falling.
oh yeah.
Yeah, hey, that video, I just did a lesson in that video. Posted that Edomite was basically letting you know that America, this is our heritage. He was letting it know, and I basically did a video backing it up, saying that he's actually right. This is his blessing, and he's trying to fight tooth and nail for the last bit of his kingdom, man.
Yep. Track is ready to wage war.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, get
He
that real
said
quick.
that.
Get that real quick. Revelation 12, last verse, and then we hit that. Matter of fact, before you get that, get Ezekiel 3 real quick.
I want to land back on what you
And
said.
read verses
Remember,
5 to 8.
hey, you gotta listen to what these speeches is being it's been said in these speeches. Stephen Miller said that. He said, hey, you have no idea what you have awakened. He said, you have awakened the dragon.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what you just said is the spirit. And these Edomites know that they're the dragon, man.
That's it.
He said that. Hey, we come from Athens, Greece, out the caves.
Yeah.
You know, our people built this civilization. So just add to what Tyler Mark said, these Edomites about to fight for their blessing, man.
Yeah, they're bringing that Greco-Roman spirit back. You know.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, and verse 6.
Start at 5.
5. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel.
That's right. Keep going.
Not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely, had I sent thee to them, they would not have hearkened unto thee.
Yeah.
But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me, for all the house of Israel are impotent and hard-headed.
Yeah. All the house of Israel is impotent and hard-hearted, meaning hard-headed. All right. Niggas ain't gonna listen till it's too late, and we're at that point now. It's too late.
It's over.
You know. Exactly. Keep reading out.
Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and their forehead strong against their foreheads. As an adamant harder than flint, have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house.
Yeah. Jump to 17 because, hey, like the Lord said in 2 Ezra 15, he said, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, man. All right, we told y'all for years through the Spirit of the Lord, man. Going back to the leadership, the apostles, the bishops, the elders. All right, 30, 40 plus years of prophecy warning you, man. Pleading with Jake. to repent, to return to the Lord before it's too late. So we here now, man. Right? Give me that out.
Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Yeah, we've been set up through the Holy Spirit to be watchmen over the souls of the flock, man. Okay? To give you proper guidance. Okay? This is the way. Walk ye in it, Jake. Go ahead.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Hey, give them warning from me. So we warned you, man. Now the Department of War has declared war on your ass, man. Now they ready to wipe you out. Okay? Let's go back to that. What was we at? Jeremiah 4? Yeah, give me that and then go back to that. You had a precept?
Revelation.
Yeah, Revelation 12, last verse.
So Revelation chapter 12 and verse 17, it says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman.
Hey, the dragon is wroth. Hey, the dragon is pissed.
Yeah.
The Edomite, this system.
Yeah.
Okay, the dragon was wroth with the woman. The woman represents Israel, man.
Speaking very bold.
Oh, man.
Around against you.
Oh, yeah.
He letting you know he ain't fucking around.
Come on, man.
Trying to find out.
Right. And these Edomites got their chest out, man.
Yep.
You know? Got it out.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed, because the time is coming where they're getting ready to persecute all the believers in of the scriptures, man. They're getting ready to persecute those who believe in the gospel and the testimony of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. That's coming.
That's the target.
Yeah.
Hey, they're talking about the left. They keep using the left,
Yeah.
but that's a cover.
Yeah, that's it.
Because when you look through that and you actually see, they're talking to a specific
Right.
group. You know, and that group is talking about you trials, but specifically us.
Yeah, the Israelites.
Prophets. Because we're the ones telling you damn devil to their face that their kingdom is falling.
Oh, yeah.
And that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to take them out.
That's it.
So they're about to fight back. Man.
Yeah, as we learned when we first came into this thing. And this knowledge is the highest threat,
Yes.
right? So it was always the plan was always to eventually at the last stance, if you will, to come against the men of the Lord, the believers in the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Right? You have some out?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
from BBC, it says U.S. cities should be military training ground, Trump tells generals.
There you go.
U.S. President Donald Trump has said he wants to use American cities as training grounds for the military. In an unusual address to hundreds of military leaders assembled across the world.
And not to cut you off, remember years ago they had Jade Hill,
Yeah. Jay Young.
where pretty much they had the military. They were training the military on how to maneuver through American cities.
Yeah.
So this has been in the making, man.
That was
Like
16? 15, 16.
Yeah.
They had them out there protesting. We got our rights. We got our rights.
Yeah.
But that was all just a prelude of what you're seeing take
Exactly. Right now. Go ahead, Oxalakia.
In an unusual address to hundreds of military leaders assembled from across the world, Trump described civil disturbances as the enemy from within. He added that the situation won't get out of control once you're involved. So what he's aligning, like brothers is saying, they see the target. The target is the Israelites, mainly those that are surnaming themselves by the name of Jacob,
Yeah.
right? Cleaving to the Lord and believing in the gospel and the testimony, because that is what's labeled as a civil disturbance.
Oh yeah.
Right, that which is then is now. We saw that happened with the ancient Romans.
Yeah.
Right, when we saw that the churches were being built up, there were psyops and different things that were done at that time to bring flack against the believers.
Oh yeah.
So what they're
No, because that's what Esau does. He has to justify him bringing forth different legislation. He has to have a crisis to implement his, as far as his system that he's trying to implement. What you going into?
Yep. Yeah, no, that's exactly what we see happening.
That's it.
Because the civil disturbance is what's that quote of the enemy from within.
Yeah.
That's a very broad spectrum of what you would label an enemy.
Yeah. And it's crazy because when you go online, I noticed, like, don't get it twisted. You got Jake out here doing some demonic shit, doing nigger shit, but all the videos is showing Jake just doing bullshit, bro. You know, harassing people, robbing motherfuckers. It's like a highlight reel of Jake just doing crime, and that's all being pumped in that propaganda out here, man.
A lot of that shit is just old clips.
Yeah.
But they're not really saying all the stuff that's happening now.
Yeah.
With Esau Edom going out here with all these mass shootings.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
that, or just Edomite doing dumb shit. Like, I don't know, brother saw that video. We had the Edomite was on the police car, punching the window in, and then when went through the window and was trying to steal the car, and the cop acted like he was scared to shoot him.
Yeah,
But let's say that been a nigga, he would have got,
he
he
would've
would have got
smoked.
split cheese, man.
There you go. No. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Esdras, chapter 16, and
We'll
verse
go back to it. Right?
70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great.
And that's what the brother Atazamam and the elders just said. He's putting these through the cities, man. He said every place in every city. What is he doing? The Department of War is basically militarizing these cities to wage war against sheikhs, man. Keep going.
For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Upon those who fear the Lord. It's all about. He's waging war against the tribe, but his main target is the men of the Lord. That's what it's about, man. Because what we're saying is basically exposing his enterprise. So he don't want too much exposure on the enterprise. That's why he won't put us on the news. Why? Because there'll be too many people checking out what we're really saying, man. Right. So he has to create a broad, like the brother said, he has to put out a broad spectrum of he's mainly trying to get at these people for all the atrocities going to society. But his main target is those who fear the Lord.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none.
And that's taking place now, man. You just had them go into a place in Chicago and just grab up everybody middle of the night, man. People was half naked and everybody. The tribe of Judah and Issachar, man. They was just grabbing them up, man.
Yeah.
They didn't even care.
They spare none.
And when you hear the testimony, you like the one dude we played in the video talking about, feel like we're on the siege.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a spirit.
He's waging war against you, man. This is Jerusalem all over again. This is in the time of 70 AD. He's doing the same thing, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's waging a war against you tribes. That's why the scripture said there's nothing new under the sun. Finish it out.
But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
And that's what the main point he's trying to prove. He's trying to take the tribes down because why? He know that his time is running short.
Yeah.
So Esau, Edom, is trying to hurry to get the men of the Lord out of the way.
Yeah.
Because what we're saying is going to cripple his enterprise. They know we speak on the MOTV system. If they get too many people seeing the videos and getting the true understanding, they have rebellions in the street. They don't want that.
But people are already hip.
Yeah.
Isaiah was 25. The Lord was going to remove the veil.
The covering cast.
The covering cast has already happened, man. Yep. This is why they're waging war against American citizens. Because now what's happening? They're standing up. They're calling out the bullshit, the oppression. They see what's going on, man. They see that a point of time is about to happen where you're not going to have no rights, right? Everybody sees that shit. They're expecting a rebellion. They're expecting resistance to go down.
I want to add too, but they're also doing that to distract you what's going on overseas too. What's happening with Great Britain? All right, a lot of them people are protesting because they know that's going to lead to the mark of the beast. And so if they let these Americans sit over there and dwell on that, they're going to know that.
Oh, yeah.
This is why they're doing this shit to keep Jake's mind from really thinking about stuff like this.
That's it, man. Hey, distractions. You got to keep people's attention everywhere, man. That's it. Read that, and we're gonna go back to that.
This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 17.
All good points.
It says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman.
The dragon was wroth with the woman. All right, the woman is Israel. Go ahead.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed, man. Are we not here? Go ahead.
Which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
Yeah. So again, we have the true testimony. And this testimony of Yahweh Shai is what's bringing down this man's system. There's nothing they can do. So the last resort is what? To fight. To bring the sword.
He's going to get the two witnesses.
That's it.
Because he's been exposed, man. And we're calling him out on every angle, man. We have Esau, Edom right where we want him.
That's it.
Because we know everything, man. We know everything you're doing behind the scenes and in front of the people, man. This is why he's trying to hurry to get us out the way, man.
Oh, yeah. Let's go back to that.
2 Esdras 16 to verse 72.
Started 60. Would you left that at 69, 68?
I started at 71. Go ahead.
Yeah, go up. Start at
68.
68 and read down.
2 Esdras 16 and verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
Yep.
And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle.
Yeah. So I was looking up these verses here in the chat, GPT, and this is what he gave me. Thought this was pretty heavy. It says, burning wrath of a great multitude refers to a large, angry, and organized force rising up, interpreted as governments, military, or global systems, hostile to the righteous or the chosen people. As we just read in Revelation 12, last verse. that the dragon will be wroth with the woman and sought out to make war against her seed. Right? Let's keep reading.
And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols.
So that's persecution. It also read, it said that it suggests persecution, imprisonment. Revelation, 2:10? That some of us may be cast into prison, right? Persecution, imprisonment, or abduction of the faithful. That's why, again, full circle. Apostles always say, understand what you're involved in, man. It's not a game out here, man. We all being watched, targeted, followed, whatever the case is, man. Right?
Because what we saw in Chicago can happen to any of us at any point.
Any day. That's it.
If I may add too, where it talks about, being fed things unto idols, that could go into like the re-education program.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Start like they see you like your mindset isn't aligned with what they got. They're like, oh, we got to re-educate.
Yeah, they force you to submit to the system.
That's
the
the
beast.
the red, yellow, and blue list.
Right?
That's part of the Project 2025.
Right.
Yep.
As brother was saying, they know who they can't turn. So for a brother or sister that may not feel like they're all the way submitted, they're gonna put you in them camps to see if they can break it.
Yeah. Take this device. We'll let you go.
Yeah.
The
apostle said that. They said that the camps is probably gonna be when most of the chip is gonna be done at.
Oh yeah. Keep reading now.
Verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
Yeah. So it said here, those who comply, meaning betray their faith or identity, right? Because that's the pressure, right? Denounce your heritage, denounce the name of the Lord, take the chip, right? You want to see your family, you want to be free, right? Do what we tell you to do. Submit.
That's what it goes down to.
It says those who comply, betray, it says, i.e. betray their faith or identity will not be rewarded, but mocked and ultimately destroyed. Right? That's why I said that you're gonna be held in derision. So if you sell out, you still gonna fucking die. You still gonna get destroyed. You dealing with the devil, bro. Keep reading up.
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
There you go. So it said, ChatGPT, what it says, it says, don't sell out because even sellouts will suffer.
It'll be
See
worse.
You see that now today?
Come on,
anyway,
man.
with these sellout niggas.
There you go.
See what your
Look
celebrities,
at Hollywood.
They still end up getting kept in the back end, man. Don't matter if you sell out, don't matter how fortunate fame you got.
Come on,
Look
man.
at Bill Cosby. Look at all them, man. They was doing so good. And then once they didn't do right by Esau, what did he do?
Got him out of there.
Got that
Hey,
ass
give me the
out.
scripture in Sirach. Be faithful unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Give me that. You got it, bro. Go ahead.
Consent in the Elam Online Dictionary. It says, agree, give assistance. It says to yield when one has the right, the power, or the will to oppose.
That's it.
Right? So if you have the ability to say no, this is why the Lord is coming down so hard upon it, man, because you have a chance to refuse this thing. Man.
That's it.
Right? But you're going to give yourself over to it. Even when you go into it, it talks about prostration, where you bow before something
Oh,
to
yeah.
give your power over.
There you go. And look what happened to the people who took the JAB when their jobs was on the line, when they couldn't make money. People folded, man. So how much more when they pushed the chip?
Oh, that was a preview.
Come on, man.
Good point, because you taking that jab was a form of you selling out. And what happened? A lot of them died.
Yeah.
So how much more when the chip and all that comes?
Oh man, people are still dying from health complications behind that thing, man. Right? You got that scripture?
I got it. This is Sirach chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death,
Yep.
and the Lord shall fight
And the
for
Lord
thee.
shall fight for you, no matter what situation we get put in. Right? Whether it be the guillotine or whatever the case is, right? Having your head chopped off. Hey, strive unto the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you. Because hey, at any given time, when Esau decides to make that move, hey, the Lord can lift a standard, bro. He can make shit happen. And that's the mind you gotta have as we enter into this dark hour. Right?
Yeah, it's instances of all that. Hey, brother get put in the concentration camp. All right, you got stories like with Peter,
Yep.
Daniel, and the lions den.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
the Lord rescued them out of those imprisonments. Man.
That's it.
Even when you had like examples like I got here with Eleazar. Hey, Antiochus came to him, tried to sweet talk and bribe him.
Yep.
Like, look, all you gotta do is just you ain't even gotta eat it. You can just taste. Say you ate it, and we'll make you a highly favored here.
Right.
He It's real quick. Read this part.
Kept his integrity.
Right. This is 2nd Maccabees chapter 6, verse 18. It says, Eleazar, one of the principal scribes, an aged man and of a well-favored countenance, was constrained to open his mouth and to eat swine's flesh. But the point, but he, choosing rather to die gloriously than to live stained with such an abomination, spit it forth and came to his own accord to the torment, as it had behooved them to come, that there are resolute to stand out against such things, and as are not lawful for love to be tasted. But the point being, he chose to rather die gloriously than to sell out. He chose to die rather than eat pork, and that's something light. So how much more when we come into where Esau is going to threaten your life with some major, man? You know? So that shows you, like, yo, your integrity has to be immovable, man. You know?
Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. This is for either one of y'all. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison,
Oh yeah.
that ye may be tried.
That's why these laws are being set up now. That's why these different decrees are being set up against what? Policing speech,
Yep.
right?
That's how you know what.
You know,
Yep.
because all those are grounds of what? Imprisonment,
Yep.
Right.
right?
That's why when Trump put in the on the books to make Antifa or T-Group, Antifa is not an organization. It's a mindset that these people that follow that is anti-fascist. So that is a broad statement. So anybody that they consider Antifa,
Yep.
that could be us. That could be anybody
There you
that goes against Esau's
There
government.
you go.
All right, now you're deemed the T word. Now he has grounds to come against you and lock your ass up.
Oh
man.
yeah.
And it says, that ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Yeah, be thou faithful unto death, man. So no matter what situation you get put in, the Lord wants to see your faith stand pat throughout it all. Because like I said, just like our ancient forefathers, man, when they got tried, the Lord came through for them. But they had to keep the faith to know no matter what, the Lord was with them. So that's why the Lord told us, man, fear not, for I am with you wherever you go. You know, roughly paraphrasing, man. So hey, your integrity and your faith go hand in hand. You can't fold, man.
2nd Ezra 16 and 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Right. So it says global or widespread persecution, not isolated. Wherever the faithful are, they will be attacked. Right? Because remember, we're gonna be blamed for it all. They're gonna blame us for everything, man. That's the end goal. It also says insurrection suggests uprising, militarized crackdowns, or possibly mob violence, organized chaos against believers. Right? It says no safe place. The righteous will be hunted everywhere. See that?
That's what he's setting up right now.
So real quick, Daniel 12 and 1. See, this is the reason why these scriptures are written.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up,
Yep.
the great prince, which shall stand for the children of thy people.
That's right.
And there shall be
So it's gonna get that bad, right? Hey, go into the name Michael in the blue letter and read the commentary there. That's how bad it's gonna get out here, man. It's gonna get absolutely fucking terrible, man. You know?
So it says in the commentary, it says Michael shall stand up. The angel Michael is often associated with spiritual battle.
Yup.
It quotes a couple precepts, Daniel 10, 21,
Yep.
13, Jude 1. But it says, since Michael is called the archangel, he is Satan's true opposite. Satan is not the opposite of Yahweh Shah. He is the opposite of Michael, this high-ranking angel.
Any more about the matter of fact, let me see. Oh, you jumped out to the commentary, Salak. Okay. Hit that word, Michael, I meant Salak.
Okay, fine.
And then just read. You know how you go into the word and it has a point A, point B.
Okay, fine. So Michael, it says, who is like God. It says one of the chief or the first angels or archangels, who's described as one who stands in time of conflict for the children of Israel.
The one who stands in time of conflict for the children of Israel, man. So again, we're reading about that great insurrection against the faithful, but as that time is that bad, and the Lord's gonna make things happen. We talk about divine intervention. This is a form of that. Michael, the angel, standing up for the people. All right, starting with the elect. That was it, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Go read it again for me. We'll go back to the mob.
God. So it says, Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was.
At time of trouble since there was never a nation.
Right.
So imagine that. You're talking about like we read in the chat here. It said it would be a Salakia. It said that it would be a organized mob against the faithful, against the believers. Wherever they would be at, they would be under attack.
Yeah, that part of that Psalms 83rd chapter, that crafty counsel. All that is the wage war to keep these people from knowing who they truly is.
Yeah.
Esau, Edom, the end goal is him staying in power.
So it would make sense for the Lord to be in the midst of that. Right? Finish it out, Ak.
God, and it says, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Everyone that should be found written in the book. That's the elect, the remnant. All right? But a time like no other is coming. We are in the beginning stages of it now.
You're getting close to what, dark winter?
Hey, shit getting intense. Right? Let's finish this out.
2 Ezra 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
That's right.
They shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, it says the attackers will be ruthless, completely lacking compassion.
You not see that the Chicago shit?
Oh, yeah.
They pulling out 60-year-olds,
Yeah.
little kids, and then just separate them. So they put Judah in one van and Northern Kingdom in another van. Had them sitting on the curb for 3 hours, not telling them what they were detained for, and then just let them go.
Man,
And what they say, fuck them kids.
fuck them kids.
Come on, man.
Right? It says spoiling, taking everything, homes, resources, and dignity. Right? Don't they got a law they passed where, like, when they implement martial law, they could take the home, your resources. It's a number. I forgot the number though.
It's under Obamacare.
That's a Jim 21.
When he did that, he implemented basically with FEMA that they're justified of taking your home, your assets, even you.
Yep.
They can take anything. They can take you, man. That's under the legislation Obama signed in the office with FEMA.
It says this verse points the chaotic, violent nature of the persecution. It is the wicked and violent man, Psalms 140.
Yep.
It says the enemy will be frenzied, beyond reason, truly demonic in action. Man, let's keep going, Ak.
Verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their house.
There you go. It says looting and eviction. The righteous will be economically and physically displaced. This mirrors historical patterns like slavery, exile, or asset shipping or asset stripping during war or colonization. Right? It says applies both physically and spiritually. Material loss is part of the persecution. Don't cling to possessions.
Hey,
Right?
that's why the Lord said, what? Don't look back. Is that not what happened in the time of Lot's wife? Looking back into the possessions? You're going to know is when that time is going to have to be a pilgrim upon the earth, man. It's time to move around. You don't need to be trying to hold on to your little worldly possessions. There's pilgrims upon the earth. Because in the day of that security, that should be destroyed, man. That's the times we're coming into, man.
Yep.
They're going to grab you up and they're going to separate you and put you in the detention center. And then you're going to be tried. You're not going to be around your family members when they separate you, man. They're not going they want to separate you to make you weak. You best believe they're gonna be manipulating. Yeah, we done killed your mom, and they're gonna say things to make you fold and make you weak.
And that was part of the testimonies when it was pulling people into the alligator Alcatraz.
Yep.
They had people standing up for 9 hours straight, or 16 hours straight, or sitting down for hours, not no food, delirious, waterboard and all types of shit, right? These are some of those tactics.
Yeah. That's military strategies too.
Right? Keep going out.
2 Amos 16 and 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Yeah, refinement. In this time, it's going to be revealed who the true servants are. Keep going.
Hear, O ye, my beloved.
And it says this: only real faith, not lip service, will stand this test. It says this tribulation will separate the real from the fake. Right? Go ahead, chat going in. Go ahead.
Hear, O ye beloved, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
Yeah, the days of trouble at hand. We're in it right now. Go ahead.
But I will deliver you from the same.
All right, it says a comforting turn, though hard times are guaranteed, deliverance is promised, as we read in Daniel 12 and 1. Right? Matthew 24, 21 and 22. Right? It says, my beloved shows that the Most High still claims and loves his people despite the coming chaos. It says encouragement to remain faithful because rescue will come, possibly spiritual, physical, or both. It says hold the line, your suffering isn't the end, but a test before salvation. Man, give me Revelation 3 and 10. And then we'll go back to Jeremiah 4. Read it and read from the top again, verse 16. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because God has kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. So again, there's going to be souls that are going to be reserved in that time. They're going to be preserved. They're going to be protected. All right? Go ahead.
Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell.
Which should come upon all the world. So this test, this time of testing, again, is going to come upon the world. Go ahead.
To try them that dwell upon the earth.
Yeah, there you go. To try them that dwell upon the earth. So you talking about this time of trouble, like Elder Apostle Har was going into. Not only is it Jacob's trouble, it's going to be Esau's trouble as well. And the rest of the people are going to be caught into it.
Yeah.
You know?
What they were talking about with the ICE, you said earlier, it's all American.
Yeah.
And it's Edomites getting rounded up too.
Facts. So this trial, the ultimate test going into that CHIP, it's going to come upon the world. Yeah. As we often talk about, all nations are on board of the CBDCs, man. Yeah. The digital payment system, right? So it's going. A choice is going to have to be made, man. Yeah. You either going to submit to the beast system or you going to stand tall with Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, and that's why it's called the hour of temptation. That because it said it should come down upon all of them that dwell upon the earth.
Yeah.
So everybody is going to be part of the beast system.
That's the spirit. You said that. It says temptation to compromise. People will be tempted to abandon truth for safety and comfort.
And that's the mindset.
That's it.
Why? Because if you don't have, you're coming in a time where they're going to ration out who gets what.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't have this MOTB system, you will not have no shelter. You will not have no food. You will have no resources. So they're going to ration out if you're going to be able to participate in society. Right. That's the times we're coming into.
I want to read that in NLT.
Got it.
It's Revelation 3 and 10. It says, because you have obeyed my command to persevere, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world.
There you go.
Yeah. Yep. That's the times we're coming into, man. Keeping the Lord's command, being faithful unto truth, even unto death, man. Being patient, go back to suffering, the sufferings of Mashiach, understanding the will of the Lord. That's the times we're coming into.
Yeah.
We're about to get tried, man. Like no one has ever been tried.
He that shall save his life shall lose it.
Yeah.
That's why, again, the mindset is to be separated from this world.
Yeah.
Understand that everything on this side is about to pass away, as you quoted Sirach 5 and 7, right? Matter of fact, give me that real quick, and then we'll go back to that. That Jeremiah 16.
Now get this word for a try.
Got it.
This is the word for try. It's the word pirazzo in the Greek.
Yep.
And it says to try to test one's faith, virtue, character, by enticement to sin.
There you go.
And that's exactly what Esau's trying to do. By stripping away all your resources, he's going to try to entice you to take his mark, man.
Yep.
Otherwise, you ain't going to be able to operate.
There was a farmer overseas when they were talking about how they were starting to pretty much dismantle the farming system. And he said that what they're doing is they're leading from the scarcity leads to dependency, and dependency leads to control. So it's a pathway that leads to bringing the people to submit to the image of the beast. It's a pathway that leads to the people submitting to the mark of the beast. It's not just going to be something that just takes place overnight. There's a gradual escalation, and we're in that period of time right now.
It's a process.
It's a process.
Yeah, there was a quote by, I don't know who said it, but he pretty much said, control the oil, you control the nations; control the food, you control the people. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's taking control of these farmlands, taking control, putting legislation in place to where you're limited to.
You don't have access.
You don't have access to anything, so you have to depend on Esau. Which that dependency is going to lead to, like you mentioned,
But that goes back, not to cut you off, that goes back to the curse, Deuteronomy 28. Didn't it say we would have to go to him for the one of all things? So your resources, your daily bread, your daily necessities, you would have to go to the devil to get it. See?
Scriptures also say that the borrower is subject to the lender.
There you go.
So being that you're subjected to go to this man for everything, you now become his slave.
That's it.
That's the goal.
Now he wants you a Israel.
Yeah, now he wants to have full reign over.
Yeah, to defile the temple, because now the temple is what? The people. By putting the idol inside your body. The force you to bow to that idol. Right? We can go back to that. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
This is the book. This is Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord.
Yep.
And put not off from day to day.
Yeah. You Jakes, you Israelites, you people on this side, man, stop playing around, man. Look what's going on. Are you not watching the news? Are you not on the internet seeing these videos, these viral videos of how these Edomites are talking, the things they're doing to Jake right now? Go ahead, Ak.
And it says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
That's right.
In thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
Yep.
And perish in the day of vengeance.
In thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. We're in the time of what? Of the Lord's visitation. He's raised up the Assyrian. One of my favorite chapters are scriptures, Isaiah 10 and 5. The modern day Assyrian is Esau, so-called white man. All right. He said what? He was going to give him a charge to tread our people down like the mire in the streets. That's happening. Right?
I wanted to answer y'all going into how these devils are trying to control everything. This is a quote from G. Edward Griffin. It says, for those with a ruling class mentality, the answer is power. Raw power over other human beings.
Go.
Money can buy that power only to a certain extent. So their whole MO is to put this inside of everybody so they can have full reign over you.
So,
Because that's their goal, is that to be the people's God, man.
yeah.
They want to take the Most High and His Son out the way and make themselves God. That's why in Ezekiel it talks about how the Lord's going to show that He is no God but a man. All right, but and not even just a man, the basis of men. Because everything that this devil's doing, he's not doing it from his own power. He's doing it from the Lord. The Lord gave him the power to do this shit. For prophecy's sake.
And what is the brother priest is going into? That's what's been the 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. Right. He's trying to put himself up as the Most High.
That's right.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4 and verse 16.
That's right.
Make ye mention to the nations. Behold, publish against Jerusalem that watchers come from a far country and give out their voice against the cities of Judah.
Yeah. So again, the prophets are giving the report, the scouting report. War is on the horizon. Go ahead.
As keepers of a field, are they against her round about?
See, as keepers of the field, are they against her round about? This is what happened during the time of the Babylonian invasion. All right, Nebuchadnezzar came from the north. It tells you that early on in the chapter, that the destroyer of the Gentiles is on the way. That's going back to Nebuchadnezzar. All right, when he laid siege to the southern kingdom, the kingdom of Judah. Keep reading.
As keepers of a field, are they against her round about? Because she had been rebellious against me, saith the Lord.
Right. So this destruction that came upon Judah was a result of Judah's sin and constantly in idolatry, man. Worshiping idols, going off. All types of wickedness was going on in the land. Go ahead.
Thy way and thy doings have procured these things unto thee.
Yeah, see, thy ways and doings have brought these things upon you. Just like now. You got to look at the parallels of what happened to our people back then and what's happening now. Because of all this wickedness that's going on, that our people are into, all the shit that they do on a daily basis, and it's all resulting into their death, the destruction.
Y'all
You
brought
know?
out earlier how the internet is showcasing all of Jake's wickedness.
Oh yeah.
Well, now the Most High is warning you for all that
Shit.
because the warnings have went out for years now from the apostles, from their teachers down to our apostles to us.
Yep.
You know, these warnings have went out. So our people, the fact that they hear all this
Yep.
and still want to stay in that wickedness, well, you can't have sympathy for Jake because now that Esau Edom is doing what he's doing, this is the Lord making true to his promise.
Yeah, Jake is on the internet bragging about being a murderer, a thug, an adulterer, a witch, right? A whore. Our people on the internet proud doing this shit. All right? But now see, now the Lord got it on record. And for the world to see.
Yeah.
Right?
When you read with Ezekiel, the 8th chapter,
Mhm.
look at the hole.
Oh yeah, yes, sir.
You know, well, the hole's the internet.
Sir.
You know, so the internet is we're going on the internet, we're seeing TikTok, Instagram,
Right.
YouTube, WorldStar, all nothing but niggas doing nigga shit, man. You know? And when you go into it, a lot of that shit goes back to idolatry, man.
Sure.
And either Jake know it or they don't know it.
Sure.
But either way, you've been warned.
Sure.
You know, even down to you regular everyday people. You may not be out here doing the shit that we're talking about, but you're still out here celebrating birthdays,
Yep.
celebrating these damn holidays and all this other stuff, which go back to paganism and idolatry.
Exactly.
So it's still wrong, man.
Exactly. You still not keeping the dietary laws.
Right.
You still eating pork, crab, lobster, shrimp. Niggas is eating rats and fucking raccoons.
Bro,
You know?
you going to church on Sunday, that's going off. Because there's nowhere in the Bible does it say to go to church on Sunday is sun worship. You know?
Yep. Yep.
Coming down back on what the brothers are saying too, like you made mention of with Judah, this goes back to the Holabah.
Yeah.
The orders of the Hola and the Holabah, the
Yep.
northern and southern kingdom. Like you said, that which is then is now. The Lord is giving Jake the time to repent and to reform their ways, but because of their negligence to do so, the Lord is preparing to bring back that judgment,
Sure.
as he did back then with the Assyrian, as he did with the Babylonians.
Yep. And see, this is what, as we're reading, this is what Jeremiah saw. Keep reading, Doc.
Jeremiah 4 and verse 18. Thy way and thy doings have procured these things unto thee. This is thy wickedness, because it is bitter, because it reacheth unto thy heart.
Yep. Jake was wicked. Keep going.
My bowels, my bowels. I am pained at my very heart. My heart maketh noise in me. I cannot hold my peace, because thou hast heard, O my soul, the sound of the trumpet, the alarm of war.
Yeah, the sound of the trumpet, the alarm of war. So he said, my bowels, I am pained at my very heart. My heart maketh a noise in me, and I cannot hold my peace. Because essentially Jeremiah was overwhelmed when he saw the vision of the destruction of his people, man. He was in great sorrow, right? Just like us. Hey, we see it. The Lord gave us the vision and the spirit to see that this destruction is going to be,
It's gonna be epic.
it's going to be horrible,
It's gonna
man.
be the work. That's why when you brought out Daniel 12 and 1, it's gonna be a time we never seen since we've been a nation. It's gonna be worse than 70 AD, worse than the Assyrians, worse than the Babylonians. It's gonna be worse than transatlantic slave trade, worse than the slavery in America. What the Lord's about to put on Esau Edom spirit to do to you tribes is gonna be bad. That's why he has to send Michael the archangel down to save and help the elect, man, because it's gonna get bad out here, man.
Yeah.
Think about the mindset that Esau has. Because I was listening to this guy, I think brothers had put him in the chat, but he was talking about it's one thing to be democratic domestically, but to be an imperial in an actual sense, like he's going to different countries. If you take that war spirit of Esau abroad and put him in a domestic space, Jake never encountered that side of
Hell
Esau.
no.
Oh, yeah.
That's a whole nother side
That's a
of
whole
Esau.
nother beast.
That's a whole nother beast that they never experienced. That's them really full, like just going full fledged into his sword.
And that's why at this point now that Christian nationalist spirit
Yeah.
it's coming back out. Because like you said, that what they did abroad all throughout Christianity's reign, how it spread throughout the world. Jake, you the Christianity that you know, which is that slave plantation bullshit, that's a facade. That facade it's been done with for years now. So what these devils have came out with since Trump came back in office is that exactly what you said, man. Them bringing out that sword. And as we see what's happening at these major cities that they're about to use as training grounds, man, Jake is gonna get their eye open to why we keep calling Esau the devil, man.
Sure.
The horns are showing now.
Yeah, you're going to learn some way, right?
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
Jeremiah 4 and 20.
So again, Jeremiah had great grief. He had great grief and sorrow. He had anxiety. All right, when he saw the vision of the destruction and chaos that was going to come upon the southern kingdom, man, by the Babylonians. All right, because remember the Babylonians, they spoiled the temple, man.
Yeah.
They took down the first temple.
Yeah.
They robbed and pillaged it and destroyed the people. And this is getting ready to happen again with the new Babylonians. Right? Read on out.
Jeremiah 4:20. Destruction upon destruction is cried, for the whole land is spoiled.
For the whole land is spoiled. Go ahead.
Certainly are my tents spoiled and my curtains in a moment.
Right. Go to Ezekiel 7. Start at verse 20. All right? Because again, this is going into how the Babylonians destroyed that first temple under the reign of the kingdom of Judah. Right?
That shit was crazy. Jeremiah like, oh shit.
Come on, man.
The temple? The temple got
Hey,
sacked?
but now the temple is our people. So now look what's getting ready to happen again.
You about to do it all over again.
Come on, man.
And like you said, Zaquan, the temple is the people. For Esau to know that he's about to be very tactical. Like he's not
Come on, man.
a dumb nigga when it comes to war.
No, he's crafty.
He crafty.
Yeah.
He about to go crazy with it.
And like you said, the temples of people. Why you think he's trying to put that
Defile you.
defile you?
That's it.
Come on, he's about to defile the temple all over again.
That's it. You got it out. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 20. As for the beauty of his ornaments, he said it in majesty, but they made the images of their abominations and of their detestable things therein.
Right. So I was reading up on that, and it talked about how Judah was putting like remnants of the heathens' idols and shit up in the temple.
Wow.
All types of stuff, man. Going all the way off, man. Go ahead.
It says, therefore have I
That's
said
why the Lord judged the kingdom of Judah, just as he did the northern kingdom.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, therefore have I set it far from them.
Uh-huh.
Now we're just in the NLT.
You got it.
20. Ezekiel 7 and 20 in the NLT. It says, they were proud of their beautiful jewelry and used it to make detestable idols
Yep.
and vile images. Therefore, I will make all their wealth disgusting to them. Continuing on, 21 in the King James. And I will give it into the hands of the strangers for a prey.
In the hands of the strangers for a prey. The strangers that it's talking about was the Babylonians. But now in this time, you will be given over to Esau. Right? Keep going up.
And it says, and to the wicked of the earth for a spoil, and they shall pollute it.
And this is talking about the temple. All right, the temple was sacked by Nebuchadnezzar back in I want to say it was 587 or 586 BC. All right, keep going.
Verse 22.
And after that, Judah was exiled to Babylon because they were conquered. Go ahead.
Verse 22. My face will I turn also from them, and they shall pollute my secret place.
Yep.
For the robbers shall enter into it and defile it.
For the robbers shall enter into it and defile it. That's what they did. They took the temple down, man. But now, as we keep going back to the parallels, now the temple is Jake. Now you're about to be defiled and taken down. You're going to be spoiled.
And it's heavy upon too. I was just looking up the what had happened to the temple. Nebuchadnezzar burned it down.
Mm-hmm.
And what's going to be the judgment of 2/3? They're going to get burned.
Burnt up. That's why the temple starts with us.
This is a people robbed and spoiled.
Yeah. But they say have not taken hold of us.
Come on, man. You got it. I'll keep reading.
Ezekiel 7 and 23. Make a chain, for the land is full of bloody crimes, and the city is full of violence.
There you go. Said make a chain. The land is full of bloody crimes, and the city is full of violence. Hey, look at Jake, man. If we're talking about how wicked Jake was back then,
These days.
how about much more now? How much more now, man?
Yeah, these YNs is out of control.
The city is full of violence.
Yeah.
The land is full of bloody crimes.
90s was bad. 2000s was bad. Damn.
Yeah.
These niggas is out of control, man. It's only getting worse, man.
That's it. You got it, brother.
Verse 24. Wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen.
Yeah, see, wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen upon you, man. That was the Babylonians then. Now it's Esau. The worst of the heathen. Keep going.
Right. If I may add too, in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter,
going
around
to
the
it.
40th verse, pretty much goes into a the countenance of a nation that would not show favor to the young or old.
Yeah.
So this is that man.
Can I
Right.
get it real quick?
Huh.
I was going to
Okay,
get it.
huh,
And it's Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49. It says, "The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far and from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth."
Right. So that happened back then, right? During the transatlantic slavery, or even before that, with Christopher Columbus, he came over here to the soils of America and the conquistadors. So this happened, right? But now it's happening again. But now that we're here, you know, Judah, northern and southern kingdom are pressed together, right? Esau is going to show his horns again. Go ahead.
It says, "A nation whose tongues thou shalt not understand,
Right.
a nation with fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old or show favor to the young."
Right. And we've seen that with the Chicago raid, man. They didn't give a shit, and expect to see more of that build up even more, become worse and worse, especially with the collapse of America.
Facts.
Things are getting more and more tight. These ice ages are going to get even more and more violent, man.
Let me jump down. Verse 52. "He shall besiege thee in all thy gates, until thy high and fenced walls come down, wherein thou trusted thereat all thy land. He shall besiege thee in all thy gates throughout all the land which the Lord thy power have given thee." So the Lord have given him the power to try y'all ass down, man. Just like we were speaking on earlier, when the elder brought out 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, and that what was the 70th verse? As far as when he come down with those that fear the Lord,
Oh yeah.
he's gonna besiege. It's gonna be a siege all over again, man. Just like he did with the 70 AD, man. He's gonna box you in.
Yeah.
This is what's taking place now. This is why they already call him the Department of War, because they're about to make war with the remnant of the Lord's seed, which is you tribes, man.
He should set a trench about thee.
Yeah.
I believe that's Luke 19.
19.
You know. Yep, you got it.
And when Jake shoot that first shot and draw first blood, it's all over.
It's over. That's what they want.
They want that.
They need Jake to lash out so they can go ahead and
Yeah.
bring forth that martial law and start really slaughtering Jake.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they waiting on it.
Yes, they waiting on that one straight 9mm. That one, that 9mm, bro.
I have something real quick, just to land back on that point. This is just a quote from the meeting of the top military brass. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth recently told military leaders, "You kill people and break things for a living," while addressing hundreds of generals and admirals at Marine Corps Base in Quantico, Virginia. So that spirit of the military generals being told, "You kill and you break things," that's your MO. That's what your mission is to do. That's going to trickle down to the very last person in the military.
Yes.
So when they put out this vibration of we're going to go into these cities and use them as training grounds, they coming to kill.
Yeah.
They're not coming to. Well, sir, could you please pull up your pants and take off the shicing mask?
Right.
He's gonna knock your ass upside your head and kill you.
That meeting he had with all those generals, it didn't go as planned. A lot of them was rubbed the wrong way.
Yeah.
A lot of those generals weren't in agreement, man. So it's going to be all types of division with even in that.
That's what's gonna create the civil unrest. Because when you watch the movie, what was it?
Civil War.
No, Brunswick. Is
Okay,
it,
yeah, Brunswick.
The one that what was it?
Jersey?
Jersey.
Yeah.
You see that. That's what took place. It was a disagreement. Even the movie Civil War, as the elder brought out, it was a disagreement. It was different generals and military going against each other within America, man. That's what's going to take place. Because a lot of them are not going to side with them, man.
Yeah.
A lot of them are going to stick to that Constitution, which they really pledged to.
Yeah. And don't forget, you got sleeper cells, if you will.
Yep.
But you got Jake in the military, man.
Yep.
Jake in the military ain't gonna be for that shit. So
No.
that's already a division right there.
Yeah, and
Retired vets.
Retired vets, all of that.
and they know where everything is.
There you go.
You got to think all these generals retired. They know where everything is, man, because they've been in it about 40 years. So they already know how
Yeah.
they gonna move. They gonna do this. They gonna do that. Why? Because they was the ones back war planning, man. So they already know how they gonna war plan when it comes to the citizens, man.
It ain't gonna go as smooth as they think it is.
No, it ain't. That's
Right.
what the Lord wants. The Lord's bringing. The Lord said, "Think not I come to bring peace, but division." The Lord's bringing division on all angles, man. Even amongst Esau, Edom is gonna be
Oh, yeah.
division, man.
Yeah, he was going to frustrate the how's it go in Isaiah 44? He was going to frustrate the plans of the wicked. Let me see if I can find it. Isaiah 44 and like 25.
Yeah, in the book of Job, it also says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Right.
I got it.
You got it?
John, this Isaiah chapter 44, verse 25. That frustrated the tokens of the liars
That frustrated the tokens of the liars. See that? Go ahead.
and make the diviners mad.
Uh-huh.
That turn the wise men backward and make their knowledge foolish.
Yeah, so through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, is totally confounding this devil, man. He thinks that he has the one up.
Yep.
He thinks that he has the ultimate plan to bring this thing in smoothly. It's not gonna go down like that. You know, it's gonna be much resistance. It's gonna be all types of shit, you know?
Yep.
It's gonna be rebellions.
It's gonna be
You know?
confusion, man. That's what the Lord's bringing. It's gonna be confusion on all sides, man.
Oh yeah.
And that's what the Lord wants. It's gonna be confusion. People gonna be in a state of not knowing what the really hell's
Oh yeah.
going on. Man.
They ain't gonna be regarding the authority or
Nope.
nothing, man.
No, that's coming, man. You already see that taking place at a small scale over there in London and Ireland
Right.
and Italy. What more so here in America, man? Because these people, they know they got guns.
Right.
They're gonna have a bunch of resistance. A lot of, man, you go on TikTok, a bunch of them people that's retired, that's in the military, they're already saying they ain't with that shit.
Oh yeah.
Because they know they about to wage war. A lot of Esau ain't dumb like you think he is. Esau knows once he's done with these people, he's coming for him. He's not dumb, man. He already know that a lot of these people gonna get caught in the crossfire and that shit, man. It's not dumb, man.
Yeah, which is why he's gonna have to roll out with them killer robots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like you mentioned, you know, the military is gonna be divided.
Yep.
A lot of them ain't gonna want to, you know, shoot down their own American citizens, man.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You got it. Ezekiel, yep, finish it out.
This is Ezekiel 24, Ezekiel 7 and verse 24. Wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease, and their holy places shall be defiled.
Yeah, it said they should possess their houses.
Yep.
Right? Look what's going on now. Go ahead.
Verse 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Yeah, there's no peace coming, Jake. We're in the time of destruction, war, hate. All right? Chaos, mayhem. Okay? That's what that whole meeting with the generals is about. It was like a temperature check. Hey, you with us, right? Now when these things go down, you're gonna be on our side, right? That's pretty much what it was, right? To put that spirit back, you know, get rid of all the LGBTYZ out of that shit, you know. We say no more beardos,
Yeah. No
You
more,
know?
no more beardos.
you know.
Yeah.
So they're trying to reclaim that, like they said, bring back that reawaken that warrior spirit.
Yeah. That shit's
You know,
dead, man.
it's finished.
The scriptures say that Egypt should be as women.
Yeah.
Hey, these man, it's done, man. You got too many things up
Yeah.
in there, man. If you know what I mean on that.
Oh yeah.
You got too many things and women in there. Your military is weak, man.
Yeah. That
And
fight.
they
That,
overweight.
that fight is gone, man.
Yeah, because Jake joined the military just to get the check, man.
Yeah.
We've been saying that for years.
Yeah. Get that Camaro.
Yeah, get the Camaro, get
PS5.
the Challenger, the PS5, get a little refund. Jake ain't with
That's
that
it,
shit,
that's
man.
it, man.
He don't care about that shit.
Right.
So what more so when you really trying to antagonize them and
Facts.
make and threaten them, man? They
Facts.
gonna really majority of your damn military people on this side anyway, man.
right.
Which he don't really, which is stupid for him to say that. Majority of your military is Negro Latin Americans
Yeah.
and Asians and other nations, man.
Yeah, niggas don't care about that.
They don't care about that shit.
That's
man.
why niggas on TikTok dancing, doing those stupid dances, bitches
Yeah.
is twerking with uniform on. It's like, come on, man.
Fucking silly shit, man.
You know,
Nobody takes you serious.
doing challenges and shit.
Even for you to have that meeting and broadcast it was stupid, man. Here it is, you got all the top generals. If something would have happened, you're done. You got all your top men in one building. That was the most dumbest thing you ever could do, man. If you hear all these generals say, why would you do that? That's breaking protocol. Why would you have all your top leaders in one place, man? That's the most dumbest thing you ever. And then broadcast it.
Right.
You weak. That's showing you how weak we are. Man.
All who had to do drop low, it would be all over.
Done. Man. All your assets, all the clearance and all that shit is done, man.
Scriptures say they puppet that their enemies.
Oh yeah.
Right, so that's a show of them saying that nobody can touch us. Man.
Yeah.
Right, because everybody knew that meeting was about to take place, like the brother said, but they were waiting for somebody to do something.
You know, that's why they pulled these generals out of different wartime areas and things of that nature. Because they're probably not going back over there, man.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably getting these men stationed up, ready for whatever cities they're gonna bring the National Guards into.
What movie is that? With Denzel, Siege. There was one little event that took place with some so-called Arab guy, and they shut down New York in a day. Just what more so when they really do some shit, man? They gonna shut all your major cities down just like that, man.
Keep going out. You almost there.
God. This is Ezekiel 7 and verse 26. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest, and counsel from the ancients.
Yeah, because hey, we coming into that time, the famine of the word, man.
Yeah.
When this chaos consumes these people, when the streets are no longer safe to be in, it ain't gonna be no. Hey, the word of the Lord is gonna withdraw itself, man. The Lord's getting ready to pull His word back.
Right.
It ain't gonna be no. Let's hear the prophets out. Let's hear what the Lord has to say. At that point, it's gonna be done.
Let's see what they got to say on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
No, YouTube's already is about to get regulated.
Yep.
Certain certain channels gonna be taken down from anti-hate and all this stuff.
Yeah.
That's coming into effect very soon, man.
Yeah.
So a lot of channels is about to be swept out the
Yeah,
internet.
and all you jakes that got all the money, that's sitting on cloud nine and all that from the common man, everybody's gonna suffer. All right, that's the time. Go ahead.
May I go up a little bit? Got a point right here. Ezekiel 7 and 14, it says, they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none go into the battles.
Exactly. Yep.
It says, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof.
All the multitude. That's everybody.
Right.
Everybody's gonna get caught up in the crossfire.
Verse 15, it says, the sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city. So Ezekiel 7 and 15. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. So the sword is being sharpened. We already see it being used. But also the Most High has other evils that's being prepared, like famine, pestilences, that's gonna hit Jake, man.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And like the brother was going, like the elder was going into earlier, man, the trumpet is being blown, man. That trumpet of war. So Jake better get ready, man.
Yep.
The time that we're coming into is not gonna be no easy breezy type shit, man.
Oh yeah.
Jake feels like they can Rambo their way out of this situation. Nah, man. When you read in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, in the last verse, it talks about how no man shall redeem thee, or no man shall buy you, right? So you ain't gonna be able to redeem yourself. The only option out of the situation is through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man.
That's right. That's right. Finish it out.
All right.
One more verse, right?
Yeah. Ezekiel 7 and 27. The king shall mourn, and the prince shall be clothed with desolation. And the hands of the people of the land shall be troubled. I will do unto them after their way, and according to their deserts will I judge them. And they shall know that I am Yahweh.
Yeah. So we know what happened to the Southern Kingdom. All right. After that Babylonian siege. All right. They were exiled into captivity. Right. But it's spiritual as we were going through the parallels of what happened then and what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
There you go. Let's finish up the Jeremiah, the 4th chapter. Right.
Jeremiah 4 and verse 20 again. Destruction upon destruction is cried. For the whole world, for the whole land is spoiled. Certainly are my tents spoiled and my curtains in a moment.
Yeah, there you go, man. Hey, Jake was taken down. Go ahead.
How long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet?
Right, and that's the same question we pose now. How long should you see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? When are you Jakes going to be proactive? When are you going to repent? All right? When are you going to change your life around, man, before it's too late? Come under the covering of the Lord. Right? We see our people, hey, like niggas say, hey, I got to see it to believe it. And at that point, it's over. Right?
I had a real quick definition for the word standard. It says a degree or level of requirement, excellence, or attainment. So the Lord, the standard, that's the excellence that the Lord is expecting of his people.
That's right.
He gave you the covenant. He's expecting you to hold that standard. Now we know we can't hold it perfectly, but through the bloodshed of Yahweh Shai, we have that grace. But Jake ain't trying to cleave to that standard,
Jake don't want nothing
because
to do with it.
Yahweh Shai is that standard for you to repent and believe in the gospel.
Yeah.
To have belief on Yahweh Shai. Jake ain't doing that.
Right.
They don't have no faith in the Lord.
Yep.
So when Jake starts getting murdered out here, it's gonna be like, nigga, you were told.
That's it. Right.
Yahweh Shai was here for you. You like,
Yeah. Our people don't understand that Yahweh Shai is the only way out. They don't get that. Right? That's why what did Isaiah ask the Lord? He said, how long will our people remain in this manner? He said, until the cities are destroyed and wasted by fire. That's when they're gonna know. Right. And at that point, it's too late. Right? Let's finish out. Huh?
Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me.
Exactly.
They are Sardis children,
Which means stupid. Go ahead.
and they have none understanding.
Yeah, they have no understanding. And Jake has no clue of the signs of the times that we live in right now, man. Right. Nor could they care less. Right? Niggas is worried about, the NBA finals. Yeah, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, these dumbass celebrities. Jake mind is in the world. Right? Nowhere near prophecy. Right. All right? Keep going.
They are wise to do evil,
Yep.
but to do good they have no knowledge.
Yeah, that's the spirit of our people. To do good, they have no knowledge, but they're wise to do evil. This is why the Lord is fed up. All right? The Lord has had enough. Go ahead.
I beheld the earth, and lo, it was without form and void, and the heavens, and they had no light.
Mm-hmm.
I beheld the mountains, and lo, they trembled, and all the hills moved lightly.
Keep going.
I beheld, and lo, there was no man, and all the birds of heaven were fled.
Mm-hmm.
I beheld, and lo, the fruitful place was a
It
wilderness,
was a wilderness. Go ahead.
and all the cities thereof were broken down at the presence of the Lord Yahweh by his fierce anger.
Right. So this is what happened when the Babylonians pretty much destroyed the land. When they destroyed the temple. The land was the land was unrecognizable at that point. That's why he made reference of Genesis when the Lord, when the Elohim had created the heavens, how it was void of darkness at one point. He was giving that similitude of how that destruction pretty much brought things to total chaos. Right?
That's about to happen to your neighborhoods. For real. It's gonna be desert. Man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wilderness.
It's gonna be
Right?
nothing there. That's gonna happen to the hood. It's about to happen to the project.
Sit.
Rightfully so, though. Right.
Keep going out.
Jeremiah 4:27. For thus had the Lord Yahweh said, the whole land shall be desolate.
The whole land should be dusted. Go ahead.
Yet will I not make a full end?
Yeah, because the Lord, did he not reserve a remnant? All right, he always preserved an elect. Go ahead.
For this shall the earth mourn, and the heavens above be black, because I have spoken it, I have proposed it, and will not repent, neither will I turn back from it.
Yeah, the Lord got busy on Jake, man. Yep. There was a lot of death at that time of that Babylonian siege, man. How much more now? And the National Guard, the ICE, the militia groups, all right, these devils are ready, man. They're prepared as it came out. They beefed up ICE like 100-something million.
Yeah. They got
No.
As Apostle going into this morning, they already got 150,000 applicants now.
Come on, man.
And then the money, I think the money is about what? I think 5,000 a head or something like that.
I think it's like 20 or something.
Yeah,
right?
it's high,
Yeah,
man.
it's a high
It's
number.
very high. And like the apostle said, you best believe some of them ICE agents Jake too.
Oh yeah, of course. You see them on the camera.
Yeah, they simple as hell.
Yeah, you see him with just the mask on the
Yeah.
mouth, but you can clearly see it's a Judite.
It's a Judite or
You know what I'm saying?
Issachar.
Yeah.
It's the money. Yeah.
They getting paid a lot of money to do it. They literally glorify bounty hunters.
That's it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's-
Same thing with what they call the alligator Alcatraz. They was paying them like $11,000 a week.
There you go. And you see the way that the economy is at. You see what hard times we in.
Hey, what
So
you-
people gonna do anything to get the money.
What you said that last week with the being agent, like the different
Oh
states.
yeah, the informant.
Yeah. getting buku money. Not them be a damn agent.
Yeah, but remember, who was the dude? It was one of Vocab's minions. I think it was a black dude. But remember, he was scoffing. He said, "Look, they paid me a lot of money to come against the Israelites."
Yeah, he said Abu. Look, hit up Abu.
Yeah, yes, he said, yeah. So that shows you, man. These guys that come against the ministry, they getting paid, man. You know, you have something out.
I was getting the actual salary. It says correction. It says the warden 260,000. It says corrections officers 1,160,000 a month.
A month.
Damn.
A month.
Man,
Hey,
You know them niggas love
they
this
should
job.
be as madmen sparing none, man.
And you already know the niggas that's doing that is the coolest niggas. You know, they going above and beyond what Esau doing just to show they down with the
Oh yeah.
program.
And we read in Ezekiel 7 that the Lord said he was going to bring the worst of the heathen on Jake. Right? So it's going to be some low level, base people coming after Jake, you know?
There was a video of like it was like an applicant, basically a job fair, damn near, for the ICE agents, and motherfuckers was just out there. You could just see these niggas was just low down, dirty Edomites.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, well, I felt it was my duty to come out here.
Oh, yeah.
And, try to help the border crisis. Like, nigga don't even know what the fuck they doing. They just want to kill a nigga.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the main.
Yeah.
The main
don't forget, you got the Klansmen, skinheads,
Oh yeah.
Ku Klux Klan,
Neo-Nazis.
The white
all
supremacists,
them
all
up
that.
in there.
Yeah. them the main ones that's doing all this shit,
That's
man.
right. They big with their job at Walmart.
Oh man.
That's their ideal job right there.
Oh yeah, this their dream. They living a dream right now.
Soon they say they say,
And they waiting to pull the trigger.
Oh yeah.
Ex-police officer.
Oh man.
Just the NBA for fucking white supremacy.
I tell you,
Wow,
man.
you see goddamn George Zimmerman up in that motherfucker.
Facts.
leading the charge.
Hey, as a matter of fact, the dude that played Superman back in the day when we was coming up, man, he said he was going to join ICE.
Keanu Reeves.
Is that his name?
Something.
You know,
Man,
he did a whole interview about it.
Yeah, I was watching this.
No, not Christopher Reeves. It's like it was during like the mid '90s. He played Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like mid '90s, 2000 era. Forgot his name, but he was on an interview talking about he was going to
You
join.
talking about the Superman before Man of Steel? You talking about that?
Yeah. He's an Edomite though.
Dan
You know?
Kane.
It's him.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, him. Yep, Dan Kane. Dean Kane. Yep. He was on an interview talking about he was going to join ICE. There you go.
I also want to make mention, I watched this interview with this, what do you call him? He's an undercover agent. He was pretty much saying that you have this new group called like accelerationists, and they're like white supremacists.
Right.
And these guys are just waiting for the right moment they're really waiting for all hell to break loose.
And sleeper
To
cells.
sleeper cells to just go ahead and just start slaying and causing mass chaos, man.
Yep. There you go. Go ahead, Doc.
They're part of prophecy, right?
Jeremiah 4:29. The whole city shall flee for the noise of the horsemen and the bowmen. They shall go into the thickets and climb up upon the rocks. Every city shall be forsaken, and not a man dwell therein.
Yeah. So that's going into the might of Babylon's military when they came through and they ransacked the temple, man. They got Judah up out of there, man. They came through with a mighty military force, right? And what is that now? The ICE. All right, the National Guard.
Yeah, they gave ICE more funding than them.
There you go. They got the most funding than all the militaries in the world.
So
they're making a statement.
Yeah, they
That's why
let
he
you know.
posted. That's why Stephen Miller. He's like, yeah, we have the U.S. government behind us. Who y'all got? Y'all got nothing. Y'all got nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's right. He's right because Jake doesn't have anybody because they're not under the covering of the Lord.
That's it.
The scriptures speak about that in Isaiah 30, that your trust in Egypt shall be your shame and
There
confusion.
you go.
The very covering that you hope would be your protection is going to fail your ass. So Stephen Miller, he's right when he made that quote. You ain't got nothing back in your ass, nigga. You about to die.
Got it, brother.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 30. And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? though thou closest thyself with crimson.
Yeah, because Jerusalem is at that point when that destruction came from the Babylonians. Jake was helpless. All right, keep going.
Though thou closest thyself with crimson, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold, though thou retentest thy face with paintings, in vain shalt thou make thyself fair. Thy lovers will despise thee; they will seek thee thy life.
Yeah, thy lovers will despise thee. They will seek thy life, man. So we use the scripture dealing with the women, right? But Jerusalem as a whole, all right, is known as the Lord's woman. Jeremiah 6:2. All right, Zion is that comely and delicate woman. All right, so this destruction, this turmoil is going to come upon the nation as a whole. There you go. Keep reading.
For I have heard a voice as of a woman in travail.
Yeah, so the mourning, the type of distress and mourning that's going to come upon our people is like a woman giving birth. If you ever been around it or seen videos of it, how she's screaming and hollering as she's trying to push that baby out, man. That's the type of turmoil that's going to fall upon our people in this time, man. You got it, bro.
And the anguish of her that bringeth forth her first child, the voice of the daughter of Zion,
Yep.
that bewaited herself, that spreaded her hands, saying, Woe is me, for my soul is wearied because of murder.
Yeah, you see that? Woe is me. Woe is me now, for my soul is wearied because of murderers, man. So our people were in complete terror at that time, man. The temple got destroyed. Judah got exiled out of the land. Come on, man. Right? So those are heavy spiritual parallels that's gonna happen now. Right? How you not see that?
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail,
That's right, bro.
and all faces are turned into paleness.
Man, that shows you the terror that's coming, man. Hey, a man ain't gonna have strength to stand in that day, man. That's how terrible it's gonna be.
Yeah, we saw that like during slavery, man. When the man got his children taken from him, man, he powerless. He just went to his knees, just crying, begging. That's what you're gonna see when niggas see they family carved off or murdered in front of them in cold blood, man. You know? It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. As the brother quoted earlier in Daniel 12, man. The shit we about to see happen.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Jake has never seen nothing like this before.
Oh yeah.
You know, people get shook off the neighborhood hoodlums going around having shootouts in the hood. With that, you're gonna see Edomites just like the purge, the first purge, man. The one where they went to church, shot niggas up, and went through the apartment buildings. You're gonna see that in real life, man.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, because this man already hates you.
Right.
Then on top of that, they're not bound by any laws.
Oh, right.
It's over.
Like the curse said, they're not gonna spare the gray head or the young.
Oh yeah.
You know, it says it is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
We're here. Jacob's trouble ain't gay now, is it?
I know.
You know?
Right.
Hey, Nate talking about there ain't gonna Jacob's trouble. Well, explain all this that's going on, man. It says, but he shall be saved out of it. Who's the he? All right, you believers, the elect.
Straight up.
Lord willing, each and every one of us is of that number, man.
God.
We ain't got nothing to worry about, man. All right, because the Lord gonna take care of us. All right,
That's our faith.
that's our faith. We wholeheartedly believe the Lord got us, man.
That's it. Any more? Was it?
Uh,
Where we stop at? Oh yeah. Go down. Go to jump down. It's Jeremiah 30. Jump down to 13.
Jeremiah 30 and 13. There is none to plead thy cause.
Ain't nobody fighting for you right now, especially right now, man.
Hey, that's backing up what the brother outside wanted to say. We have the military backing us.
Yep.
What do you have?
Yep.
Nothing.
Nada.
Nothing.
It says that thou mayest be bound up.
Yep.
Thou hast no healing medicine.
Yep.
All thy lovers have forgotten
All
thee.
thy lovers, man. You know, see, Jake made all these compacts with these nations, these alliances, you know, these spiritual and political alliances. To what gain? To what benefit? Right? You didn't took on the culture of these nations. You didn't subscribe to their idols. To what end result?
Your pastor done got your pastor done sold out, done sold the congregation
Yep.
out. you bring your trust in him, and he's aligned with the government, man,
Sure.
the whole time, man. So you really don't have no covenant in the time
Sure.
you're coming into.
Since all thy lovers have forgotten thee, they seek thee not.
Yup.
For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy,
That's it. The wound of it. And who's the enemy? The Edomite, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
with the chastisement of a cruel one.
Get it with the chastisement of a cruel one.
That cruel Lord.
Cruel Lord.
And that little Twitter, that tweet, the Reaper and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Just showing you, man. He about to wreak havoc on
Yeah,
your tribe.
saying,
Death
yo,
angel out here.
Your
Man.
time is come.
Yeah. He about to cut all your funding, all everything.
But that's what he did
supported
first,
you.
right?
Yeah.
When he came in, he started pushing the legislation with the
DEI.
DEI and all that. Get rid of the SNAP.
Yep.
He said that.
No.
I forgot the guy's name. He said that in that video. It was like he had the power with the pen, wave his hand.
Oh yeah.
You know? It says, for the multitude of thy iniquity, because thy sins were increased.
Because thy sins were increased. Right? This is why our people are in this predicament right now, man. This is all of divine circumstances, man. This is the Lord working. All right? Judging our people for what? Of their rebellion unto this day. Hey, like we keep quoting nothing new under the sun. These are the same this is the same wicked generation back now, man.
Yep.
Refusing to serve and repent to the Lord. Right? That's what the Lord said in give me 2 Kings 15, how the Lord said that he was no longer holding his tongue. Right? Give me that real quick. You can actually start at the top and read to it. Once it's down to verse 4 or 5. We'll start at the top.
Verse 4.
Start at 1 and read down to like 4 or 5.
This is 2 Ezra 15. Behold, speak thou into the ears of my people the words of prophecy,
Words of prophecy. Go ahead.
which I will put in thy mouth,
Yep.
saith the Lord Yahweh,
There you go. Keep going.
and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
That's right.
Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Read that again for me.
Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Yeah, so we're not worried about a nigga's incredulity at this point, man. Especially at this point, man. A nigga that don't believe, that mocking and talking shit at this point, what does that do?
It's just making it work for worse.
Come on, man. At this point, majority of you niggas are about to perish, man.
Yeah.
Whether you believe it or not. So the scoffing and the incredulity, you don't believe, you can't agree with the doctrine, you're offended.
Can't see it.
You can't see it. You fell over a stumbling block. Hey, that's because the Lord wanted you. He wanted you to fall. He wanted you not to get it. Right? Go ahead and say, look, we know we got the truth. We know we got the 100%. All right?
We're backed by prophecy.
That's it.
We're backed by the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. The spirit of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy. And it's happening, man. So we good.
That's right.
As they say, man.
He's like Darth Vader, man. Hey, your lack of belief is disturbing, nigga.
Yeah.
You ain't affecting us.
What does that do to us?
Like,
You troubling yourself.
That's
man.
it, man. You just marking yourself.
Yeah.
Because hey, every idle word, the Lord said you're going to give an account thereof in the day of judgment,
That
man.
nigga can't sleep at night and shit. I don't see how they get it.
Yeah,
I don't
it is
see
what
it.
it is.
You know, waking up cold sweats and shit.
Hey, a time is coming where, look, you're not going to have access to the internet. All right? You're going to be deemed a threat or a T word because of the content you watch or the comment that you put on the comment board.
Yep.
You know, these are the type of laws that are coming into play. There's a famine in the word. The beloved elder Barack Allah posted a video, going to a TikTok video going into that, man. They got a whole system set up where they can, you know, pretty much scan the internet for anything they deem as anti.
Yeah.
It's over, man.
Done. Done.
You know, all this AI shit, you can't tell what's real or what's fake nowadays. You got to be careful with that.
yeah.
You know?
Disinformation.
There you go.
Fact check everything at this point, man. If you can't find, we've been saying this. You can't find credible sources for it, man.
Stop posting.
Stop posting that shit, man. And a lot of you social media pops gonna get motherfuckers out here fucked up, man. You just want to post shit for content.
Yeah, for clout.
Followers. Nah, man, that's not a true prophet. Looks at everything.
That's it, man. You got it.
2 Ezra 15 and 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
That's it.
Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Yeah, this is the most wicked the world has ever been. All right, this is worse than the flood. All right, and I went into a lesson dealing with with Esau's wickedness, man, on how he's created GMO humans, lab created sperm and eggs. All right, this man is he's put himself in the position to be the Most High. The whole transhumanism movement goes back to alchemy, to the Chaldeans, man. Right? Like the Elder Yeshua was bringing out the Greco-Roman, mindset, man.
You know, read Isaiah the 47th chapter. It speaks on that, man. Esau Edom. That's why the Lord said, "What? Stand with thy enchantments."
Yeah.
That's what he's doing, man.
This is Edomite's biggest wet dream is to put everybody into a machine.
That's it.
Because what we're seeing is these damn devils. They have created the worst time ever on humankind.
Yeah.
Brothers been going into that because you look at the flood and all these different things. Leading up into this, it was bad. But the fact that you have access to pretty much access any type of wickedness now, man. The internet is an open portal for whatever rabbit hole you want to fall into wickedness, man.
Yeah, the spirit of Nimrod, going back to the Tower of Babel. Now they have, like Noah Yuval Harari said, now they have the technology now. Now they, in their minds, they think that they can actually pull this off.
Yeah.
Through his technology and his so-called science, now they believe that they have leveled themselves up to a god now. And now they're like, look, nobody can stop us, and anybody that comes against us is going to be killed. See? But like you quoted earlier in Ezekiel 28, the Lord's going to show this devil that he's just a mortal man. Right? Hey, real quick, Romans 9, I've raised up Pharaoh. Give me that. Right? So we're at, like I said, we're at the peak of technology, of science, of scientific advancement. Daniel's 12:4. Right? Knowledge would increase. Right? So that's an indicator of what? Of the end of his world.
Because if I can add to you, because what we're seeing is Esau hijacked science, because science of the old was backed by the Bible.
Right.
And so during the Age of Enlightenment, when Esau came out of the caves into his Renaissance era, that's when these Satanists began to put that transhumanist idea into play, going all the way back to the forming of the Illuminati and all that, the Treaty of Rome, all this is all them bringing all this stuff to fruition now. This is the end goal for all these plans they had back in the Knights of Templar.
Yep.
Because all these niggas had the same thing. What we're seeing now.
So Romans chapter 9 and verse 17. But the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Yeah, so the Lord was the one that raised up Pharaoh. The Lord was the one that gave Pharaoh the power. All right, just to show who's the true power. All right, and it's the same thing now. This man's pharmakia, his pseudoscience, his technocracy, transhumanism madness. All right, all that's going to be brought down. The AI. All right, hey, the Lord will destroy Esau right along with his AI.
Yeah, hey, all these contaminated humans, homo borg genesis.
Yep.
You're a new creature. The Lord doesn't recognize you now. So all it takes to finish the touch is just put that chip inside of you, and your destruction.
That's it. You got it. Go ahead.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 7. It says, "For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way."
And the mystery of iniquity going back to the Roman Empire, right? Which has been revised now through America, NATO, and the EU.
Because like we were saying, this is that same system that was back then, but it's been modernized and made into this technocracy that they're bringing out. Man. So the Lord is allowing the earth to go towards this way for prophecy's sake, man. Because when John the Revelator saw the vision of how Babylon was going to be in the last days, he saw all this. He saw the AI. He saw these homo borg genesis. He saw everything being corrupted. All right.
Because ancient Rome, they had a branding system for their slaves.
Yeah.
But now in this new Rome, this new modern way of branding is going to be through the C-hip.
Yeah, because back then the oil was I believe it was the reef, the leaf that they were burning on you or whatever. But that, like you said, now that new branding, that new oil is that chip, man. All right, to where you're gonna show your allegiance to the devil that he's your God now.
That's right.
It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Yeah, the wicked, the Edomite. Now he's being revealed, and he said that he would be consumed by the spirit of his mouth, going back to the prophets. Go ahead.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
And that's heavy too. Because are they not with those high-level telescopes watching the chariots in the heaven? Are they not seeing the fathership, all right, headed towards the earth right now? Did they not create a space force to fight against the Lord and the angels? So they know the Lord is on his way back. Go ahead.
It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan
Exactly.
with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Yeah, that's that pseudoscience, man. That Nimrod, that Tower of Babel spirit, man. Or how they pretty much elevated themselves as a god through this left-hand means, this technology and sorcery, man. You see?
It says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth,
Right.
that they might be saved.
Many people gonna perish behind that chip. You know?
Because the way that they're bringing it, you know, like brothers been saying since the apostles start with them, Esau can't just run up on people and chip them. So what he's doing is bringing all these pseudo crises and pretty much, you know, making it to where the chip is going to be brought into you via convenience.
Oh, yeah.
Convenience is one of the biggest tools that Esau uses to bring forth what he does. So all this shit that he's doing is gradually conditioning the people to get ready for this chip, man.
Yeah.
All right, because now, as you're seeing, the digital passport or digital IDs that's over in the UK, in different countries, Sweden and whatnot, those are the templates. So when America finally gets it, it's going to be when the perfect timing. All right, society is pretty much in turmoil, anarchy's everywhere. All right, you can't trust where your information is being done. People are going to be robbing, looting, all that shit. We're going to solve all those problems by putting that chip inside of you, and you good.
Yeah.
And these people they're gonna get killed for that.
Yeah, that's the temptation, the compromises we read earlier, right? People will be tempted to abandon truth for safety or comfort.
Yeah, because it's gonna be so bad out here. They're gonna beg for that. They're gonna beg to be chipped, man, because they're gonna be willing to be a part of new society, man.
Yeah, Revelation 13 and 8, man.
Right.
Those that weren't found in the book of life, roughly paraphrasing, they're gonna worship him.
Right.
Scripture said.
Because back when we read that Revelation 2 and 10,
Yep.
the time of testing, it says to test those
Yeah,
that
3:10.
belong to this, it's like 3 and 10,
Yep.
test those that belong to this world. All right? So all you people that belong to this world, you're gonna fold when this chip is mandated, man. Because you want to stay in this world. You're gonna do whatever the devil tells you to do to stay in this shit, just like we saw during COVID, man.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. What Esau, if I may add, what Esau is doing, he's like you mentioned, he's making things very convenient. So he's making it. People are gonna get it out of convenience, but soon Esau is gonna turn it to where he's gonna make you get it off of necessity.
Right, because they keep referring to that digital ID in London. That he said it's free, but all the people got to get it. So that's double speaking that, because how's it free, but you're making me get it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah, they changed the tune quick on that shit too.
You know, get that by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last verse.
Yeah.
And for this cause, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, and that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. All right. So all you that want to continue to try to negate what we're saying is true, you're going to be taken, and you're going to be destroyed because your lack of faith, man.
That's it.
Because you denied the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the Lord's going to deny you when it's time for you to seek that salvation.
Man. Where's we at?
2nd Ezra 15 and verse 7.
There you go.
Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
See that? So as we were talking about earlier, hey, the Lord is fed up now. It's over. Okay? He said he's not going to hold his tongue no more.
Yeah.
Right?
The mouthpiece of the Lord is the prophets.
There you go.
That's why we keep telling you to hearken to the words of the prophets and take heed and listen to what we're saying, man. Because we come in the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shah.
Oh, yeah.
We represent the Lord, man. And that's why when you read Isaiah the 30th chapter, that's why the Lord said, what? Woe to you to go down to Egypt for help, man, and have not asked in my mouth. Because we're telling you what you need to be doing in the times that you're coming into. But what are you doing? You want to come into your own spirit. You want to do things to your own will. So it's going to lead to you getting destroyed, man.
2 Corinthians 15 and verse 8 again. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold,
Hey, you see the world? You see our people? You know, they wickedly exercise wickedness with no shame.
Yeah, it's a sport to them.
Yeah, it's a sport.
It's a sport.
And they proud too.
Yeah.
Right? You know, look, mom, no hands. Go ahead.
and they wise to do wickedness. Jeremiah 4:22.
Yeah.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me.
Yeah, the righteous and innocent blood cry unto the Lord. That's us, man.
Yeah.
Every day we complaining. Every day we crying out. Psalms 34, man. You know, the ears of the Lord are open unto the cries of the righteous. You know,
also saying that we are killed all day long.
who ain't crying for this shit, man? Right?
Yeah.
We're not even eating fucking real food.
Shit is sad.
We eat a credit card worth of microplastic every year.
Every day.
Every day now, shit.
Hell, ain't no telling what else.
Yeah,
And
the shit they find in the fast food, human DNA.
Oh man.
All right.
Hey, that shit is crazy, bro. And it's a spirit. You're starting to see more and more people speak out against that.
Mm-hmm.
But what I found out is the majority, pretty much all these fast food companies were founded by Freemasons.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sacrificed humans.
Yeah. Like McDonald's, Ray Kroc, he was a Freemason. Wendy's, the one that created that, he's a Freemason. Starbucks, all these people Chipotle all go back to goddamn small hats.
Shit, man.
If it's a brand, you already know Taco. Come on, Taco. You should be
Yeah.
eating
All the Lord said we would eat our food defiled amongst the Gentiles, man. So it's no telling what the fuck we eating. That's why we gotta pray over the food, man. All this shit is defiled, man.
And that's how you know it's true though, because any little thing that starts out like remember Zaxby's didn't start out big,
Yep.
then it got branded out.
Oh yeah.
You already knew.
Once
it was
they
done.
go
It was
commercial,
done.
it's
yeah,
over.
Once they go commercial,
So corporate is over with.
It's
It's
over
over.
with, man.
Esau get it.
Yeah, it got it.
Yeah. Got it. Chick-fil-A was like that at one
Chick-fil-A
point.
was like that
It was
too.
Yep.
I remember McDonald's when they switched over, man. I used to work at McDonald's. When they switched that fake chicken, bro, you can taste the difference, man.
Shit crazy.
Yeah, it was something.
We need Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
And the souls of the just complain continually.
Yeah, the souls of the just complain continually. Add on to that, where you at? Go to Luke 18 and read verses 7 and 8. We the ones that's complaining. We the ones that's crying out. Most of our people are content here, right? They love to have it so. They would. The mindset of our people is to stay here, man.
Yeah, that's how you know these niggas gotta go.
They gotta go.
You supposed to be complaining, man. This shit. is
Come on,
trash,
man. We went off, man.
Yeah.
We want to get back right
Yeah.
with the Lord, right? Go ahead.
Luke 18:7. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? Yeah, and like you said, the elect are all the ones crying out, like it says in what is that the Psalms of who shall stand up for me against the evil?
Yeah. Psalm 94 and 16.
So other than that, like you said, everybody here is content. Nobody questions on the shit that we're eating. Nobody questions why it's artificial clouds. We're getting rained down with chemtrails every goddamn day you step outside.
Right.
You wake up, I feel like you about to goddamn go back to the spirit world, and that's normal. You working a 9 to 5 or 10-hour shift, 12-hour shift, work 3. This is not life, man.
That's it.
We're praying to the Lord to get us out this shit, man. It says, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily.
Speedily. Look, all the things that's happening, man. The signs in the heavens, the things that's going in the earth. The Lord is going to avenge his elect speedily. It's going to be fast.
Because, like, if you fellas notice, every time we come out to the side, they told me these heavy, hot holy days, man, it's like the Lord speeds this thing up faster and faster, man. We're here. We're at the cusp of the climactic end of Babylon the Great. Man.
The Lord, as it says in Micah 7:9, the Lord is pleading our cause.
Right. It says, nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? And hey, outside of the elect, he's not gonna find faith on the earth, because as we're seeing, these people are becoming more godless by the day, man. All right. So when this shit gets real bad out here to where bodies are gonna be dropping in the street, these people gonna be cursing the Lord, man.
I got one for you. This is 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come that there shall dwell upon the earth and shall be taken in a great number. And that's the time, the judgment, the tokens represent the prophecies, and great judgment is going to be bestowed onto the earth. And it says, and the way of truth shall be hidden, as the elder was going into, man. This wisdom, knowledge, understanding, according to the Bible, it's not going to always be out here, man.
Yeah, because the Lord's he's gonna hide his men.
Yeah.
So he's gonna take us off the highways.
Yep.
He's gonna take the videos off the internet.
That's coming.
Yeah.
All right. The family of the word is damn near here.
Yeah. What you always say, this is time sensitive.
Yeah. So with that being said, man, Jake ain't got too much longer to get this before the Lord put the wraps on this.
Hey, Nick Notarian to come back to the Lord, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
He's supposed to be seeking the Lord 10 times more.
Man.
Niggas is out here playing, bro.
If I may make a quick testimony right quick, I was speaking with one of my friends. I had told them about the truth years ago. And they were seeing about how Brother Lamont posted that article about how they're preparing to send the National Guard to Charlotte.
Yeah.
And she was like, I feel like I'm not prepared. I mean, you've been making your preparation. You've actually been studying. I'm just scared because I ain't prepared at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, that's the crime, and like, it's like,
That's crazy.
people going to acknowledge like they wasted their fucking time.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be forced to. They're gonna be forced to acknowledge.
When life gets real, like when these people bring this shit in,
Oh yeah.
it's gonna be a what the fuck did I do? What was
Oh,
I
yeah.
doing?
They ain't got nothing to show for.
All this opportunity that is being presented to you right now, Jake. Hey, man, you got to get it together. Hey, the Lord still has the window open for the elect, whoever they may be, to still come in. But for the majority of you niggas, man, it's wraps. It's over with, man. Hey, you have made you made your decision on what God you serve.
That's it, man.
I'm gonna finish it out. It says, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
Yeah, because these people, once they see this devil show his true horns, man, they're gonna sit there and say there is no God. Because there was a God, he wouldn't allow this to happen. Like you see all these people question the Lord, talking about God was real, why he let slavery. So
Yeah,
if you're tripping off that, wait till you see the anger of the Lord really bring down, man.
Yeah.
Because you people have been bamboozled into thinking that you know the Most High, man. Like I always make mention of, when you read the Bible, God did more killing than he did saving. All right? The Old Testament is full of judgment. And then when you actually, Esau does the research, when you actually pull up, all right, the ratio, the deaths far outweigh the salvation, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of the world is wicked, man.
Yeah. And it shows that the Lord always dealt with a remnant.
Exactly.
That's showing you that damn God loves the world. That's
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit because, like I said, you people don't know the Lord, man. So you're gonna meet Al-Shaja the hard way.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till niggas go hungry.
Yeah, because you see, Possible Barber in the spirit, and he's been referring to the Lord. He's been referring to him as the King of Terrors because he has to reintroduce himself, man. You know, you people been bullshitting, talking cash against the Lord like he's sweet or something, man. So when he shows his face, hey, Jake gonna tremble, man. Like they did whenever they was talking shit to Moses. Like, yo, we want to speak to the Most High directly. The Most High started, showing himself. The heavens started thundering and the earth was shaking. No, we want to speak to Moses. Well, that's the same situation that's happening now. You think you know the God? You think you know the Most High? You want to speak to him in that time? Well, he's not talking to you no more. He's going to talk to that sword, man, which is Esau.
Yep.
Plead with that then, man.
Hey, there's a scripture in Amos where it says, Israel be prepared to meet thy creator. Somebody find that for me real quick. I want to say it was Amos, the 4th chapter. You know, I couldn't think where it was at. Around the lines of Israel, prepare to meet thy maker.
Amos 4:12.
Read that real quick.
It's the book of Amos.
Start at 11.
Book of Amos chapter 4 and verse 11. He says, I have overthrown some of you as Yahweh Bashem al-Shai overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And ye were as a burned band plucked out of the burning. Yet have ye not returned unto me, said the Lord.
Yep.
Therefore, thus will I do unto thee, O Israel, and because I will do this unto thee, prepare to meet thy power, O Israel.
Prepared to meet that power, O Israel, man.
Hey, you gotta think about it.
Man.
Scriptures say it had been more tolerable in Sodom and Gomorrah than this land. So the Lord always bring that that comparison. So he pelted Sodom and Gomorrah with fire and brimstone. So how much more when he renders his anger on this place? Man?
So,
And this is Sodom, Egypt, all the captivities of old, man, all the idolatry, man. The Lord gonna overkill this place. Starting with you niggas.
double portion. Reward unto her double, even if she rewarded you.
Yeah, and you Jakes are a part of that double, man. Because like we said, man, you along with Esau blaspheme the Lord every day. So you don't just, as a nigga, you think, okay, I'm gonna get mine on this nigga. You don't think the Lord in that same mindset? I'm gonna make you respect my name, man. Playing with you, man.
You said, I gotta finish it then. Amos chapter 4, verse 13. For lo, he that formeth the mountains and create the wind and declareth unto man what is his thought, that maketh the morning darkness and tread upon the high places of the earth. The Lord powerful host is his name.
Yeah, because like I said in Revelation 12:12, man, woe to the heaven. Somebody get that real quick. I want to butcher.
Yep. Start at 10.
So Revelation chapter 12 and verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night.
And that's Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the accuser of our brother, man. That's what he does every day when he goes on his news out, your Channel 9 news, your CNN. What do he do? He makes these people on his sign look like the criminals of the earth when he's the one going around the whole world committing all this chaos, man.
So that word accuser goes back to categoreo.
Yep.
You know, it's me. They changed the definition of the blue letter, but it went into how he pretty much categorizes taken to these different groups. Like you said, Jake has been made the face of terror now, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Verse 11.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. Esau Edom has a grave judgment he got to pay for because, yeah, niggas are a problem, but who created niggas? Esau did, man.
Correct.
You know? So he's going to solve the problem by getting to its source, which is the devil. But he's going to deal with the problem first, which is you niggas, man. That's what 1 Peter 4:17, man. Judgment must start at the house of God first, man.
Goodness gracious.
That's like, man, you got an oil spill, right? You got an oil leak. You got to fix it, right? So if it's leaking, you got to fix the oil leak. You got to get it up. Then you got to fix the problem. The main source of the problem is Esau, man. So you got to fix it, man. And he's gonna fix you, man. He got something real good that's gonna fix you, man. And that's his beloved son, Yahweh Shah. Keep going, bro.
Revelation 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death.
And this is how we're overcoming this devil right now, man. By the testimony of Yahweh by Shemal Shah. Because he can do nothing against the truth before the truth. This is why he's so upset, man. Because he can't combat the word. This condemns him, man. This is why he's mad, because he can do anything if Jake want to be carnal, he's at him. But when it comes to the Bible, he can't combat the Bible, man. Because it's calling him out. The Bible has him down to a T, man. He's exposed, man. So what does he have to do? He's about to start waging war against the witnesses.
Yeah, that's why they say it's the accuser. He's the accuser, man. He's gonna try to frame he's gonna try to frame it to where we are the problem. But like you say, he's the problem, man. He's the reason why this shit going to hell, but then he trying to make it seem like it's Jake. No, it's you niggas, man. You devils, like, what you want, nigga? Go ahead.
Yeah, to the scripture, this is hate speech to the Edomite, to the white man.
Yeah, that's it.
That's why he put us in the category as terrorists, because the word is terrorizing.
Yeah, but see, like I talked about the that heightened awareness, man. Now these Edomites know that they are the so-called white people are the biblical Edomites, man. They know that now.
Yeah, like I said,
You don't think they're doing the research?
the thing about it is they're not hiding no more.
They did not. Yeah, exactly.
You know, because like I made mention of that speech Stephen Miller did. He said it, and we come from the caves out of Athens, Greece.
Yep.
You know, he started naming the different cities in Egypt, which are the cities here in the Babylon today, Egypt, Memphis.
Yep.
How they're going Huh?
Alexandria.
Alexandria.
Yep.
They know they're the Edomites,
They
man.
know that.
Going all the way back to the niggas on top.
Yep.
All right, the illuminated plan of the Rothschild. They said they claim to be of the house of David, but they know they go back to the Edomites.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Red Shield.
Red Shield people, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Right, because what we said earlier, man, the Lord's anger is going to be felt by the whole entire earth, man.
Yep.
Because it said the earth dwelleth in great wickedness, man. All right? So the Lord has to do a whole reset on the earth, man. Starting with Babylon, man. All right? Because this place is the epitome of wickedness. This is where everything, the source is, man. You know? So as we're going to say, go ahead, read again.
Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Right, so Esau about to come lay you niggas down, man. All right? So you're spirit and power, how about shit that was shine, man.
Yep.
Because Jacob ain't gonna get right. So what's gonna happen? The Lord gotta get him out of here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Lord's about
You
to
know?
do a reset.
Pack him up.
Right,
Jacob's done, man.
But on top of
You know?
that, the government, they see the angels in the heavens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What they classify as UFOs, UAPs, they know that this is a threat to its hegemony, right? So they know that their time is short. Hey, NASA, the high-tech telescopes they got, they're seeing all types of stuff they can't explain.
James Webb.
The James Webb telescope, and they're on the record, man. This is why they put pressure on those people at NASA and in the upper echelons of the government to testify of what they're seeing in the heavens, and they can't explain it.
Yeah.
Right? This is the powers, man. They know what's up. That's why, hey, with Trump in his first term, he created the Space Force.
Yeah.
They said the war, this third war is going to be fought in the heavens. Right? This is why they got the satellites. This is why there's an arms race. All right, who has the top technology? Because hey, the war is going to be fought in space.
Yeah.
Right? All these governments around the world are preparing to fight against who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
which his real name is Yahweh Shai, man.
Remember Ronald
All right.
Reagan? Ronald Reagan said that. What was it? In 1984. He said we're all the nations. We're gonna have to come together to
Yeah.
fight against somebody. Basically fight against someone that's coming.
He said, are we not all human? He's like,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to come together
Get
to
that
fight an
Revelation 12.
outside enemy.
Yeah.
And that outside
Angels.
enemy is talking about the
Oh,
Lord
we
and
got
his angels. man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Read
That's
that.
right there.
So Revelation chapter 12 and verse 7.
And that's fulfilling Bible prophecy, which we about to read, man.
And there was war in heaven, and Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
And this is not talking about Satan falling out of heaven and rebelling against God.
Right.
The heavens is speaking about the Shemayim. All right, the space. Okay, that's why they said the next frontier that they want to conquer is space. But they know the Lord and His angels. That's why they're constantly talking about these ships coming to Earth. Man.
Yeah.
You know, because they know that's how Yahweh Shai's coming back. Man.
Yeah. And Obadiah says, though they set their nest among the stars,
Yeah.
I will bring thee down.
Those they're talking about the satellites, man,
Yep.
which are another form of his angels, his eyes, man.
Yeah. And they got retreats up there that you can't see with the naked eye because it's so high in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
But they're up there in the heavens, man, and they're watching things, man, and it's being reported. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 8, and prevailed not.
Right, read it from again.
Revelation 12 and 7. And there was war in heaven.
And there was war in heaven. All right. This is what John the Revelator saw. All right. He saw Yahweh Shah come back. And he saw the war. He saw the nations making war with him.
Yeah, Esau and his pseudo UFOs,
His angels.
his angels, because they got technology that can mimic the chariots, man. Like when you see these talks of like crash UFOs, them are his spacecraft, man.
That's it.
That he's using to prepare to fight against the angels. Man.
That's right.
Revelation 12 and 7. There was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not.
It prevailed not. So we know how the story goes. All right. This war that's going to happen, because the Lord is going to show up in the midst of World War III.
Yeah.
And we're very close to that time now.
Second Angels 13 tells you that.
There you go.
And it's funny, he said a dragon, right? Is that not what Stephen Miller keeps saying? We are the dragon? Because they know they go back to the Greco-Roman Empire. So they know that's fulfilling Bible prophecy as well, man.
Who was ruling in the Greco-Roman Empire? The Idumeans.
Idumeans.
Which Idumean is what? Greek for Edom.
Yep.
Go. Did not Elon Musk name that rocket the Dragon?
Yeah, see? They know.
All right, so they know who they are, man.
Why? Because at the end of the day, man's goings are the ways of the Lord. How can a man understand his own way?
Shit,
This
man.
is the Lord movie. As you call it, the script, this is the Lord's script, man. It's already written.
That's it. That's the spirit of the Lord. He did that, man. That's it. It's just the mark.
Finishing out Revelation 12 and 8, and prevail not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven.
It's going to be completely wiped out, man. The Lord ain't going to play with these devils, man. It's going. They can't even put a scratch on the chariots, man.
Right.
So when that fight commences, man, the Lord going to completely obliterate Esau's going
That's
to
it, man. They know it. You know, that's why they gotta move in haste. All right? It's time. Hey, the scripture says in Job that he reached bounds that he can't pass.
That's why he's trying to control the narrative. That's why they're trying to get ahead of the story,
Right.
telling you that it's aliens and those ships, man.
That's it.
So they can, perpetuate that war of the world spirit. We're gonna beat these alien invaders.
The Independence Day, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna put a
Yeah,
virus
yeah,
in
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, that's it.
But that's gonna come. It's not gonna come to fruition though, man. Esau's gonna get decimated under the power of the Lord, man.
That's it. So, like I said, we're at the height, the climax, the pinnacle of his rulership, his technology. He ain't going beyond this, man. You know, they think they're gonna use the AI to rule the world and travel the galaxies. It's not gonna happen, man. Hey, the Lord got this devil, finding super Earths on them satellites just to tease his ass.
Yeah, and Esau thinks it's gonna be like Star Trek,
Yeah.
New Frontier.
Yeah.
Nah, that's for us.
Yeah, that's for us.
That's places where you're going to serve slaves.
Exactly. Exactly. Was there any more in there? That was it. Was there any more? That was it. Yeah. So they know their time is up, man. All right. You brothers got anything else you want to add in
Can we
there?
get that second Idris 6 and 7? Start it now.
Second Ezra.
There you
What?
go.
Yeah.
69.
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 9.
That's right.
For Esau is the end of the world.
For Esau, so-called white man, Esau, it's the end of the
Get
world.
one
That
more,
word
Isaiah
world
63.
goes back to age, eon, which is the age. He's at the end of his age, man. Keep going.
And Jacob is the beginning of that following.
And Jacob, the Negro Latino Native Americans, which are the Jacob represents the 12 tribes of Israel, we are the beginning of that follower, man. That's what you see right now. You're actually seeing a transition of power, man. As you read the book of Sirach, the 10th chapter. So you're seeing the end of Esau, Edom's world. This is why so much turmoil around the world, because he's at the end of his age, man. This is it. He's living at the end of his kingdom, man. This kingdom is at its wit's end, man. That's why when it's symbolic how the Lord has it. Keep going, Bob Kashaw.
The hand of a man is betwixt the heel, and the hand. Other question is asked thou not.
Yeah, basically the Lord had it where Jacob's hand was on Esau's heel, basically pulling them out of power. And this is what's happening through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah, and it starts with this word, man.
Yeah, he's awakening in Israel.
That's right, man. Ezekiel the 37th chapter.
Right. Go to Isaiah 63. That'll be it. So we're talking about the visitation, the heavenly host. Just read 1 through 5, 1 through 4.
Isaiah 6, 1 through 5.
Isaiah 63.
Oh, 63 to 5. Isaiah 63, verse 1, it says, "Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?"
Dyed garments from Basra. That's Yahweh Shai. All right, his garments are going to be dyed, symbolizing the bloodshed, man. The destruction he's going to bring upon Esau.
All right.
Go ahead.
This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength. All right, he's coming back as a heavenly force. All right, as an angelic power. Go ahead.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
That's right.
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat.
Yeah. Well, you know, in the ancient world, you had to stomp the grapes out. All right, to get that wine. It said his garment was likened unto it was dyed. All right, with that stain of blood, the bloodshed. Go ahead.
Verse 3, I have trodden the winepress alone,
Yep.
and of the
He
people
did it all by himself. Go ahead.
and of the people there was none with me.
That's right.
For I would tread them in mine anger and trample them in my fury.
And the Lord is coming back with anger and fury. All right, Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I come to send peace. I came not to send peace, but a sword. Go ahead.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain on my raiment.
Hey, the Lord gonna get busy. Go ahead.
Verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
So this is what the Lord is waiting for. The Lord is waiting to come back in his second coming to get vengeance, man. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore mine own arm brought salvation unto me,
That's right.
and my fury it upheld me. Verse 6. And I would tread down the people in mine anger,
That's right.
and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth.
That's it. So the Lord is coming to bring complete destruction, man, of Edom. Esau, Edom, Idumea, Mount Seir, Babylon. All right? The Lord is on his way back, man. So again, this is what they're watching. This is what they're preparing for as they initiate their final plans to bring forth this NWO, man. All right, to push that charagma. All right, because they know that the time is up. You know, but hey, as we read in Revelation 12, we know how that story pans out. He's not going to prevail.
All right.
You know, neither was his place found anymore in heavy, rough paraphrasing, man. You know, he's at the end of his rule, man. So, hey, we pray that this camp was edifying. All right, we're gonna close it out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us the truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. And with that, hey, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.